She sat across from me in our usual cafe, winding a strand of hair around her finger the way she always did when nerves crept in. From the moment she stepped inside, I sensed something wasn't right. Her smile looked practiced, never touching her eyes, and she kept avoiding mine. We'd been together nearly 3 years. Things hadn't been perfect recently, but nothing could have prepared me for what she said next. Without hesitation, without softening the blow. I went on a date last night, with someone else. The world seemed to pause. I blinked, wondering if I'd misheard, but she kept talking. She told me his name, how they shared dinner, how much they laughed. This wasn't a slip, not some accident. She wanted me to know. I studied her face, searching for remorse, but found none. No apology, no regret, just a challenge, as if she were testing how far she could push me. Maybe she expected me to plead with her to stay. Maybe she wanted me to unravel in front of her. Instead, I lifted my cup, sipped my coffee slowly, gave a small nod, and said, "Thanks for telling me. I hope he treats you better than I ever did." That wasn't the reaction she had braced for. Her lips parted in shock, her confidence slipping. "Wait, that's it?" she asked, disbelief sharpening her tone. "You're not going to yell?" I leaned back in my chair, shaking my head. The pain was sharp, but I refused to hand her the satisfaction of seeing it. I don't fight for a place I'm not wanted. If you needed someone else, then we were already done. I was just the last to know. The words hit their mark. For the first time, she looked unsure. She tried to retreat, saying she hadn't meant for things to go that far, that she was confused, that she just needed clarity. But her excuses sounded hollow. She was realizing too late that her choice wasn't bold. It was cruel. And my calm dismantled the dramatic scene she'd been counting on. I finished my drink, stood, and said quietly, "I wish you the best. You made your decision, and I'm respecting it." There was a flicker of regret in her eyes, but I didn't linger long enough to watch it grow. I walked out with my dignity intact, leaving her to sit with the weight of being the one left behind. That evening, I stopped by her apartment to collect my things. There wasn't much. I never let myself get too comfortable. I left the pictures, the notes, the gifts, let them stay as reminders of what she had thrown away. Days passed into weeks. Eventually, her messages began. Short texts at first, then long emails confessing it had been a mistake, that the date hadn't mattered, that she missed us. I never answered, not out of bitterness, but because I had finally found peace. I returned to hobbies I neglected, reconnected with old friends I had drifted from because of her. Life moved forward, and so did I. Her absence didn't leave emptiness. It gave me quiet, the kind I hadn't realized I needed. Through mutual friends, I later heard she wasn't doing well. The man she'd chosen vanished after only a few weeks. She thought it would grow into something more, but never did. She ended up with nothing, losing what she already had. Some lessons only arrived the hard way. Looking back, I'm grateful I didn't beg or lose my temper. Sometimes the strongest answer is composure. Silence carries more weight than rage ever will. She had confessed that date thinking it would break me. But my calm turned the tables. In the end, she didn't just lose a fleeting fling. She lost someone who had truly cared.